Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make Chinese inspired pork lettuce cups. This is normally a Chinese appetizer. I've tweaked it slightly and experimented and I've come up with this really tasty meal. So it's keto friendly, it's really low in carbs, extremely healthy. I recommend that you make it. I'm going to go through the ingredients then show you how to make it. You will need 500 grams of ground pork mince. Then you will need 1 onion finely diced, 2 garlic cloves finely diced, 1 red chilli finely diced, and I'm also using some water chestnuts because it gives a really good texture right at the end of the dish. And again, I've just finely chopped those up, and then I've just used 4 just normal mushrooms and I've finely diced those. Then for the seasoning, I have got 1 tablespoon of fish sauce and 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I've mixed that together. Then I'm going to finish it off by sprinkling over some coriander. You'll need some iceberg lettuce to serve them in, or you could use romaine lettuce. That's totally up to you. Now it's quite hard to get the lettuce cups off the lettuce itself without it breaking, but just keep going down. The lettuce leaves that are closer to the heart of the lettuce are a bit easier and they hold their shape a little bit better. To fry the onion first, I have got 1 tablespoon of sesame oil in here, toasted sesame oil. Now, if you don't have that, don't worry, just use some olive oil. Don't go out and buy some if you're never going to use it again. So I've just heated that up in a pan and I'm just going to start frying off the onions first. So the onions have been cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes. So they're not softened, they've still got a little bit of bite to it. I'm then going to add the garlic into the pan, and I'm also going to add the chilli, and I'm going to cook this for a further minute. Then you're going to add your pork mince into the pan, and one thing that you've got to do is you've got to break it up using your spoon. So don't just leave it, you want to break it up so there's no lumps and there's no kind of stringy bits of pork. Now you want to keep cooking this until the pink pork has gone kind of a whitey brown colour all the way through. Keep stirring it and keep mixing it, so making sure that it's not burnt on the bottom and that you are breaking up the mince so there's no big lumps. When you can see that there's no remaining pink bits in the pork, you want to just fry this off just for a few more minutes and try and let the juices from the pork just be absorbed. Otherwise you want to drain just some of that off, because otherwise it can be quite fatty and quite greasy, which you don't want. Once most of the liquid has now gone from the pork, you're going to add in your soy sauce and your fish sauce. I'm going to add in the water chestnuts. And then I'm going to add in the very finely diced mushroom, and I'm just going to literally cook this for 1 to 2 minutes only. Now that that is all cooked, it is time to serve. And what I do is I just put it into a nice bowl, and then people can just help themselves. Let's just add that all in. And then what you want to do is just get 1 of the lettuce cups. Just move this to the side. And then you just want to fill it literally up with your pork mixture. And then just sprinkle it with some coriander. So this is something that is really good as an appetizer. It doesn't take long to cook, so if you've got guests around, then it's perfect because you can actually make it in advance and then reheat it after. Now at the end, when you add the mushroom and the water chestnuts, that's only really to heat it through because you want the texture and the crunch from the water chestnuts. So there you have it, Chinese inspired pork lettuce cups, something that you can share and you can all tuck in, something as an appetizer or as a snack or just as a main meal. That's fine. Make sure you catch me every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday for more recipes. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. All of the recipe instructions are in the description, so if you missed anything, make sure you have a look. I will see you again.